What is this anyway?
I don't know.
Yeah, life doesn't know.
Makes a famous vlogger. We're gonna get vlogged.
There's no such thing as a famous vlogger, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, there's no such thing as a famous vlogger, I'm sorry. You can quote me on that anytime you want. Vlog.
Creacon Lodge. Oh, I wish I was in Creacon Lodge now. I think, okay, so it is the best massage I've ever had anywhere in the world, and that is saying something because I've been all over the world and had massages everywhere. It was so good. The first time I had it, I actually left my body and I was on the ceiling. I mean it. I'm not kidding. I mean, you can leave, you know you can leave your body, you know, yeah. It's like a thing, right? She uses sound, so she uses Tibetan bowls and she puts them on your body and then like gongs them. And she uses really amazing oils and she does a bit, I think she might do some chanting. Like, I think if I win the lottery, when I win the lottery, I will spend a lot of my time having massages. I remember once having a massage and thinking, okay, I'm happy to die now, because you know, you just want to die in a happy experience, don't you? You don't, take me now, take me. I'm at Creacon Lodge, Creacon Wellness Centre, which is a wellness centre. And I'm doing my barefoot walking. It's very peaceful here. There's just kind of like... Okay, I can hear a truck. Check out this tree. Is that a fruit? I don't know. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm going in for breakfast now. There it is. Beautifully presented. It's like breakfast art, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you should see some of them, some of their evening dinners. You know, they were just
are they amazing?
Unbelievable.
What's your favourite?
My favourite was they were...
Morning, Michelle. Morning. Where are you taking me?
I'm going to take you over to the labyrinth.
Okay.
John made our labyrinth. It's really good to meditate on.
Uh-huh.
So you know, like the Tibetan flags, like when the Clarke comes off it blows around the building and it gives a blessing wherever it lands.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like, so there's so many little things everywhere. I like that pyramid-y thing.
And this is the famous labyrinth that you can walk around and meditate. Our feet probably wet.
Oh yeah?
So
okay, let's not get our feet wet.
So that's really nice to go around and meditate. And then we have our apple trees, and this is where Tom works in the garden. There's all his fresh veg.
So this is where the vegetables come
from. And then the tunnel, yeah.
Look, there's a raspberry.
Take a raspberry. What do raspberries taste like?
Nice. Wow.
I'm sure we didn't knock ourselves in.
I like the way you wear high heels everywhere you go.
I know it feels.
In the labyrinth. There's a butterfly here. There's the yoga room. There's a big chime. Look at that.
Yeah, there's a massive chime there.
It's so big.
Do you want to use the bang?
Oh wow. It's fantastic.
Small of the world. The living geisha. Laura said both paths lead to freedom of the two. Karma, yoga, selflessness, action is better.
Are you selfless?
I'm working on it. I can't lie. I'm working there.
Wow. Wow. A very extreme week, or past couple of weeks, with all the stuff, like with the breatharian thing last week, and now the channeling people. Okay, so the channeling people, Livia and Javier, they are from, he's from Belgium and she's from Romania. And I met them before because I went to their channeling evening, and I've probably said this before, that when he channels this thing, it's a light being from Sirius. Before he channels, he does this qigong thing, and it's like he does all these hand movements, and he does this heavy breathing, like, and then he starts speaking. And he did this the last time I went, and I ended up crying my eyes out, like bawling, crying, like and like sweating as well, like sweating and crying and howling and going like this, as if I was being attacked, like, you know, in a war or something, like really like sheer panic. So it wasn't fun, but it was very cathartic. I think by the end of it I felt much lighter and I felt more space. I felt like,
Okay.
I don't know, I'd released some awful trauma. It's great to know that there's stuff you can do that doesn't involve drink or doesn't involve actual drugs, but you get like way better highs. Good. So everyone, this is Livia.
Hello, hello world.
And this is Javier.
Hello.
And these guys are both channels. So they channel light beings.
Yeah, so my name is Livia and
You're from Romania.
I'm from Romania, yeah.
Javier is from Belgium.
Yes, I'm from Belgium.
And you can make chocolate.
Yay! I can.
You can make chocolate. And you met your guides in Glendalough.
In Glendalough, yeah.
Glendalough's a very beautiful place.
It's so magical, that place. And there I got a serious connection.
Serious! Serious.
With a collective consciousness from Sirius.
Okay, tell us about that.
Well, yeah, it was a very beautiful experience because it was on a day where there was a triple red moon, and it was
That was a couple of years ago, right?
28th of September 2015. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
do you want to do a bit now? Do you think?
Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is everyone open there to it?
Are you ready?
Are you ready to?
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Okay, I'll close my eyes a bit and connect to the earth, and ask people also to take a few deep breaths in and out through their nose into the space around their heart, through the space of their hearts down into their feet, into the earth. I'm asking now to that divine consciousness of Sirius to connect to me and to all of you. It is our true pleasure to be here, present with two divine female presences. We, council of light from Sirius, greet you all. It is our deliberate intent to help humanity to raise their potential of rediscovering their true self, to become a nation of heart-centered beings. We are here as a collective civilization from Sirius to help you, to coax you, to redirect your focus on what is serving you, to help you realize that you are here on this planet to surrender to love.
Can you tell us how people can cultivate their heart-centered feeling?
Yes, we can. It is simply by bringing your conscious attention through your breathing into your heart space. The more you do this and activate that part within through your breathing, that you will increase the potential of light and love. We end this transmission by our warm embrace from the regions of light where we reside. Feel into this now and breathe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Elysia Doody is a nutritionist, and I was interviewing her for the Art of Living show, and we did a Facebook thing, and she talked about why people don't lose weight, which I think is pretty interesting, because a lot of people, you know, start to diet and then they cut down and cut down and cut down, and then they realize that they're still fat, or they still haven't lost any weight. You know what I mean? It's quite common. So she was talking about why that happens and what people can do, and that was pretty interesting. She said it's a lot to do with hormones. So if your hormones are out of balance, then the chances are that your blood sugar's out of balance and your thyroid and everything. So they work together. They don't just work in isolation.
Right.
So people whose blood sugar is out of balance, they need to balance their blood sugar first. And then when everything's functioning properly, then you can eat, you know, quite happily and burn it all up. I'm talking to Elysia.
Hello!
Elysia Doody is a nutritionist and wellness consultant, and we've been talking a lot about why people don't lose weight.
Yeah, why you're not losing weight, and
Even if you're trying really hard.
yeah, we're talking about how hormones and digestion can also play a role in the weight loss process, and it's not necessarily just about
So it's not
calories
just
in
about
versus calories
like
out
going to the
and-
gym.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I was chronically restricting my calories, and I was completely over exercising, and as a result, you know, I was completely fatigued. I had hormonal imbalances and digestive issues and stuff like that had kind of started to
You bloated
to develop.
and all that.
Bloated, yeah, and just generally feeling crappy. And you know, a lot of hormonal imbalances, cravings and fatigue and issues with my menstrual cycle and things that just felt pretty crap, to be honest. But yeah, by changing my nutrition and actually eating more, but eating more of the right things, exercising, but not too extreme.
So you kind of had to cut
I
down
had to
on
cut
your
down my
dieting.
exercise but also allowing myself to have time to relax, because stress can play a huge impact on the body, you know, the digestive system, hormonal imbalances, and it can actually hinder your weight loss as well.
So being stressed actually makes you put on weight?
It can, yeah.
Damn.
If you're experiencing cravings, then balancing your blood sugar is key.
Okay.
And one of the best ways to do that is to make sure, not eliminate your carbohydrates, because we need carbohydrates for energy, but making sure that when you have your carbohydrates, you're having them with a source of protein or fats or fiber, because they they break down slower in the digestive system. So they'll give you a little bit more longer energy.
So you have a piece of cheese with it, or
so that's it.
Meat or
so
fish.
Yeah, so if you have, you can still have, you know, if you had that slice of bread, you could change it to whole grain. Yeah, you could change it to a whole grain bread, and you could have it with an egg, or you could have something with cheese. Yeah, that's a protein. Or what did you say? Nuts. Yeah, nuts.
Yeah.
Like if someone has
Peanut
peanut butter, yum. Peanut butter and apple are one of my favorites now. Yeah. With the cravings.
Do you agree with the guide of the BMI?
Some research is showing that it's incorrect. So it has its pros and cons. Where it has, I wouldn't necessarily say it's incorrect, but where it can be misleading, let's say, is that you can have two people with the same BMI, but one will have more fat than the other. So if somebody has a BMI of 25, but their body composition is more fat than muscle, they could be classed as overweight. Whereas if you could have another person that has the same BMI, but they've got more muscle and less body fat, they look leaner. Bodybuilders are a prime example of this, because they, you know, if you were to calculate their BMI, they'd be told they're overweight, but they've got six packs.
Yes.
So, you know, this is where it can be a little inconsistent. So yeah, I would probably agree with you on that.
So you've got to think about, is it muscle or fat?
Is it muscle or fat?
Yeah.
And we can do that. We can test that in clinic. Yeah.
So I guess if you want to know more, Elysia is going to be on the Art of Living radio show on Thursday at 8 o'clock.
Thank you.
And then if you still want to know more, you can contact her, can't you?
Yeah. So on my website, chrysaliswellness.ie, I'm also on Facebook and Instagram and various social media as well, so you can get me there.
Okay, so John Murray, so that was amazing as well. So it was really pretty spectacular week. I feel like what's gonna, you know, how can we follow it? So John is a friend of the Cronins, our favourite band, and he actually played with us when we were playing at the picnic. Do you remember him? Yeah. Really good guitar, really good singer. So he's a bit like a mixture of Nick Cave and Neil Young. That's how I see it. With the intensity of Nick Cave, like the real, like, fire intensity, like really deep lyrics, really like amazing musician, beautiful band, lots of lap steel, lots of slide guitar, like, you know, you kind of expect that country feel. Oh, fantastic. What was great about it was that me and the Cronins are going to record with him. Yeah, we're going to do a Take That cover. Watch out, watch this space. It's going to be amazing.
Oh yeah, for Christmas.
Yes.
It's not even a Christmas song.
Doesn't matter.